Hi, I just wanted to talk about retirement contributions and how they impact your bottom line. And what I mean by your bottom line is your paycheck, sort of. But I'm really thinking about at the end of the year, how much in taxes are you going to owe? So if your paycheck was exactly right, so that at the end of the year you didn't owe any taxes and you didn't get any refund, then this would more or less be the impact of making these retirement contributions. And so if you are single, making $50,000 in 2021, that means you'd be making $4,166.67 monthly, and you can see that 6.2% is going to go to FICA Social Security, and another 1.45% is going to go to FICA Medicare. And then your federal withholding, so your effective tax rate, would be 8.59%. This is assuming just the standard deduction and no other tax credits or any other deductions. And then Oregon withholding, since that's where I live, would be 7.74%. And then the Roth contributions will not impact your taxes at all. So that would just be the $625 coming out of the paycheck. And so if all of that happened, the net monthly pay would be $2,542.50. And then if you instead made traditional contributions in that example, you would still have the same gross monthly pay. You would still have the same FICA Social Security and FICA Medicare. Those don't change. Your federal withholding and your Oregon withholding would go down because your total effective tax rate would move from an 8.59% to a 6.79%, and your Oregon withholding would move from a 7.74% to a 6.43%. So the way that it works is that on any sort of deductions, which a traditional contribution to a 401k or an IRA is a deduction, on deductions, you are saving at your marginal tax rate. Your marginal tax rate is the highest rate that you are charged. So if you're in the 22% tax bracket, you're going to be charged 22% on the final money that you earn. And so if you get a deduction, that's basically taking away that kind of final money. And so you're going to save at 22%. And so in this scenario, that person is at a 12% federal rate and a 8.75% Oregon rate. And so on those traditional contributions, they are saving 20.75%. And so in the end, their net monthly pay is a little over $100 more if they do the traditional contributions. And so you can see that you could increase your traditional contributions to around $785 or 18.8% in order to have a similar take-home pay as 15% Roth contributions. I will also have an example of a couple making a whole lot more money so that you can see kind of what the difference is and how this impacts everything.